Okay, Likutei Halachot. We are holding by Seif Ches. We explained until now how Likutei Halachot Hilchos Kriyat Shma. Halacha Gimel, we are holding by Seif Ches. After we explained that by Kriyat Shma constitutes a blending and of Asogas Ben and Talmud, of a son and student, which brings about the parnasa, the shining of Yam Chochma, the Yasa Rosan into the Achila. So he says, we said the last time we learned that the Tana says from when you read Krishma in the evening, and it was given the times of the different shitas, the different opinions of Chazal always have to do with a time of eating something. So you see, because the eating of Rotzon is all the time is being misgal in the time of Achila. And Seif Ches is about Ken tzrichim lekrot Kriyat Shma b'layla. That's the reason why you have to read Kriyat Shma at night, uvayom, and in the day. It is said b'shoch becha u'v'komecha, when you lie down and when you wake up. Ki yoim v'layla, they constitute the b'chinas aspakloya me'iro. This is a illuminated lens. V'aspakloya she'eino me'iro, and a lens, a darkened lens. She'e b'chinas asogas ben v'talmid. This is the perception of Ben, which is, a very, very high asoga, the Talmud, which is the asoga of Darimata. As we said before. Okay, Zman Kriyat Shma Shalayla Zmana Kol Halayla. That's why the time of reading Kriyat Shma, the time is all night long. Kriyat Shma Shel Yom, אין זמנה, אלא רק שעה מיוחדת עד לוי היום. You can only do a quarter of a day. Why? Because Laila constitutes b'chinas aspaklaya she'eino me'iro. This is a non-illuminated lens. She'eino me'iro b'chinas asogas doremata. This is the perception of doremata. B'chinas asoga of what? Of melo kol ha'aretz kavoda. That's the asoga that the Kodesh Baruch is absolutely everywhere. You can reach him wherever it is that you are. Okay, zmana kol halayla. If the Kodesh Baruch is everywhere, you can say it, all night long. אבל היום שהוא גבוה יותר, but the day is a much higher level. אבל על כן, זה הספקליה מאירו, this is the illuminated lens. מבחינת הסוגס דור מעלה, this is the perception of the high dwellers of above. מבחינת אי מקום כבודו, where is the place of Hashem's honor? מבחינת מה? Because what? The definition of what? Something which is totally, unachievable. That's why the Likutei Kodesh Baruch Hu is not that revealed. You can't find it, so it is hidden. That's why the time for Kriyat Shma is not all day, like it is at night, only until a specific hour. Then this galus is an aspect of where? Of ayin. It is not revealed so much, so explicitly at night. It's supposed to be everywhere. By the way, you should know that the asoga of the reason, the asoga of Dor Mal and Dor Mata, the asoga of Ayin, and the asoga of Melokol Ha'aretz Kavodo, ultimately they are one. It's our job, to make it one by ourselves, our children, whatever. But ultimately, it's one and the same. The reason why people out there, people out there, us also, why we have such problem in getting into our thick heads, the Metzias of Kodesh Baruch Hu and Olam Haba and everything else, is because the Kodesh Baruch Hu is everywhere. it's like, to give you a mashal, you're wearing, you're putting on sunglasses. The first moment you put the sunglasses on, suddenly the whole world is green. Right? But if these are like good sunglasses and they're really light and they fit you, you forget that they're there. After a while, your mind already compensates for the green. You don't see the green anymore. You see, it's a regular world, it's like whatever it is. Like the only way that you can tell that it's green is if you look from the side of the sunglasses and you say, that's right, that's white, that's green. But if all you do is just look forward, it's not green anymore. Because your mind just, recalibrates. If everything is green, then nothing is green. Okay? Then green doesn't come into play anymore.
Right.
Green comes into play only if there is white. So this is white, this is green. But if everything is green, nothing is green. It's like, as if everybody is special, then nobody is special. It's like, but the point is that the song of Lokolas Kavoidoi, the fact that the Kodesh Baruch Hu is absolutely everywhere, is the main reason why we don't see him. You have people, that are secular people or whatever, and they believe and they don't believe. There is, there isn't. What do you mean if there is, there isn't? In their notion, how can you be so stupid, that to think that here's a world and you have some kind of an imaginary friend? Best answer, Gershon, posted up a cartoon, where, atheist fleas are having a meeting on a dog. They're sitting there, and the hairs of the dog are standing like trees, and they're saying, and the speaker says, "There's no dog." There's no such thing as a dog. Because their notion of what a Kodesh Baruch Hu is, that what they think that we believe that somewhere there is somebody. Kodesh Baruch Hu is absolutely he is everything. I remember once I had a friend, we used to talk, and I told him, he was a very intelligent person, he was brilliant, and I told him, that's a sentence that really captured the whole thing for him. I said, the Kodesh Baruch Hu is the isness of reality.
Right. It's the emes.
Yes. That's the isness of reality. Kodesh Baruch Hu is the isness of reality. Asked me once, he told me a joke that once a student decided he's going to impress his rabbi. It's what a joke. We can get his asogid. He's going to fast for a whole week. And by the fourth day, he decided he can't do this. He's going to eat. And then he got hold of himself and didn't eat. At the end of the week, he comes to his rabbi. The rabbi says, I don't accept piecemeal work. I said, this joke is the opposite of Yiddishkeit. Exactly, diametrically opposed to what Yiddishkeit is all about. I said, first of all, you're not doing anything to impress the rabbi. No, stop, it's a joke. I said, it's the opposite of Yiddishkeit. It's shtuyot, it's nonsense. First of all, you're not doing it to impress the rabbi. I said, Yiddishkeit is not a ceremony. Yiddishkeit is not
It's not the result.
like they have Yiddishkeit is a regimen. It's technique with which to come close to Hashem. I says, even if you would have failed on the fourth day, and then said, okay, I'll do another 2 days, it'll be fantastic. It's much more impressive that somebody had no difficulties throughout the 6 days. But Dafka in Krias Aye, it's a slim, it's galus. Balayla, it's Doremata, it's Melacha Askavoida. That's why at night, the time of Krias Shma at night is all night long. Krias Doremata, the dwellers of below that reveal the godliness of Kodesh Baruch Hu, Krias Melacha Askavoida. And Siman Tes, Ki'ika Kriyat Shma, the main reason for Kriyat Shma is Bishvil B'chinas Daremata. The main Kriyat Shma is Dafka for the levels of the low. To awake from sleep the dwellers of the earth. Wake up and sing the dwellers of the sand, of the laziness, of the depression, and it says, Torah gave a simon when you go to sleep and when you wake up, because the main reason of Kriyat Shma is to wake up from the sleep, a spiritual sleep. The time of each one is dafka from the time of lying down until the end of lying down. The time of waking up, which is 3 hours in the day. To stand up in 3 hours in the day. These are relative hours, these are not, watch hours. Nimtzo, Shekol Zman Kriyat Shma Shalayla V'yom, the entire time of reading Krishma at night and a day, Rak mitchilas of the time when you lie down until you finish lying down, because that's the main purpose for Kriyat Shma, to wake up those who are sleeping Doremata from their slumber, and to reveal to them that Hashem is with them. And Akitzel Arushach Ne'ofo, wake up and rejoice, the dweller of the sand, of the earth, because the Kodesh Kodesh Baruch Hu fills the earth. You have to dafka iterate it in out loud. It says, Chazal said, it says, Shma, the word Shma, they learn 2 comprehensions in this word. Kedoshu Shma means a Shma Loznecha, sound to your own ears, that which you get out of your mouth. Also Shma means in every language that you hear, that you're allowed to say Kriyat Shma in all 70 languages. And then really, Ibn Nosson says, they're both one thing. The Kriyat Shema B'peh, reading Kriyat Shema in your mouth loud, the Kedel Fasem Elokusa, in order to advertise the God and Kodesh Baruch Hu, B'fnei Kol De'amata, for all those that dwell of the land, or the dwellers of the low. This in itself is the same thing of setting any language you can understand. In other words, people who are so far, they only understand their language, they don't understand Lashon Kodesh. In other words, you can reveal the Elokus v'Kodesh Baruch Hu even in foreign languages. Kodesh Baruch Hu fills the land. This is the saga of the dwellers of the low. They should not despair. Even if a person falls to a place where he falls. These are the Goyish languages, foreign languages. This is all the bad times. You can reveal the God in HaKadosh Baruch Hu also there. Wake up, awaken, and rejoice all the dweller of the sand. שזה בחינת קריאת שמע בפה דייקה, דווקא אני עושה קריאת שמע, loud. חתשמע לאוזניך, say it so your ears can hear it. זה בעצמו בחינת שמע בכל לשון. You should hear it in every language. Because the Kodesh Baruch Hu is completely full. There's no place that is vacant from it. Baruch Adonai L'olam Amen V'Amen. Ad kan Aloha Krias Shma Aloha Gimel. Just want to mention in passing. Yeah, it was in passing. Yesterday we spoke in by no, Spur Maisis. About Maisa Aleph, the first Maisa of Derech Min Hatzad, small route from the side. I was speaking to people. There's a lot of people here. You don't get over here the betnikas.
No.
You don't get betnikas over here. But what you get is people, young people that basically have already, they got married, Baruch Hashem, and they have, maybe a couple of kids, whatever it is, and their istaklus is that, Avodah Hashem is it's not my bag, I'm not one of Oivdim. Baruch Hashem,
Yeah.
I live here, whatever it is, and when you in your 30s, whatever it is, you have all kind of possibilities. Maybe we'll start a business, and we'll do this, and we'll do that, and we'll do this, and then I'll grow, and I'll be, and I'm strong, and I'm this, and I'm weak, and I'm this, or that. They're all busy in that thing. To come and talk to them about Avodah Hashem, they left Avodah Hashem. They left Avodah Hashem maybe because everybody started. Everybody in his teens has a certain time when he gets a little flare into his world from HaKadosh Baruch Hu, give it a shot.
Yeah.
And someone once told me, the difference is, it's like somebody in the forest, that Abba V'Chosed told me, we were in a hospital in America, in the hospital, in emergency room or something like this. So we spoke about the Seirus. So he said, every Bocha gets his Seirus. He says, just a few, it's like you're walking in the forest at night, and suddenly a lightning, breaks. So he says, there are two types of people. Somebody who's stupid goes like, wow, this is amazing, and look at this lightning, whatever it is. A second later, it's dark again. So if you have seichel, when you have the illumination, take a look around, see which way you need to go. It's going to be dark in a minute. Use it to chop it and go with it. Baruch Hashem, we have the Bur of the Tzaddik, so you get the illumination again and again and again. But the point is that people get despaired.
Yeah.
It's not for me. I'm not going to be Rabbi Yashem. I'm not going to be Rabbi Yashem anymore. So, what do you want? Do you think I'm going to be Rav Shmuel Shapir? I'm not going to be Rav Shmuel Shapir. So forget about it. I have to do Parnasa anyhow. And my wife she wants nice things in the house, whatever it is. So I might as well just. It's more fun anyhow, whatever it is. But in their hearts, they know that there's a huge there. They know this is not where it's at. So when they get really, really despaired, so they talk about the other guys, everything. Look at them. Why? Because you're Jewish. These are the most dangerous people. Because they're worse than it's a heart. So the main thing, the main diburim with them needs to be, Doremato, the asog of Doremato, Melokolatz Kavoida, to tell them Kadosh Baruch Hu is with them. So we spoke. I told them, each and every one of you. Says, when I tell you this and get into Avodah Hashem, you go, please do me a favor again. Another one of those. It's like that's it. All you need, the Rabbeinu says, is derech katan min hatzad, the small. What is derech katan min hatzad? Start one bracha. You choose what you want. Asher yotzo, that's a difficult bracha, but shehakol. Just a shehakol. Only when you say shehakol, you're going to say word for word, and you're going to think what you're saying from your mouth. Just start from one bracha. The minute you start with one bracha, it's going to open up another road for you. Other things will come in, illumination will come in. You'll start your own way.
Yeah.
And before you know it, you'll be in. You'll be in no matter how far you are. The main avodah is, befrat over here, is kitzvan shechne offer. You know, the to
Awaken.
show that Hashem is with them. Hashem is here. Hashem Yazom.